Yeah, so like I said, this is not my first big chop. It's not my second big chop. Um, I have a history of doing this to myself. And so I want to tell you a little bit about the history of me and my hair, at least the natural hair, because I could really tell you my whole lifetime story about it. But yeah, so I've never made a journey video, like a natural hair journey type of thing. And I don't know if I can or not, because honestly, I don't know. I'll have to check, but I don't know that I have like pictures and stuff from like the original first big chop. I was in college. It really wasn't even a true big chop. So I don't know, man. I don't even think I have pictures on my Instagram. I will look into if I have any pictures that are worth like posting that would tell you, because first time my big chopped, I was in college and I did not wear my hair out at all because I was not about that short hair life. And it wasn't like my hair was this short. It wasn't. My hair, I don't know. It was long, like the sides weren't this short for sure. Maybe the top, because the top is not that, like the top, it has a little bit of length. I don't think it was about this length, honestly. But that was the shortest I had ever had my hair in my entire life. Like I grew up with hair down to the floor. Like that's what I was used to. I grew up in a salon. My hair was healthy. It was relaxed, but it was healthy and long. So I wasn't even used to, like, to me, short. I wanted short hair. I begged my mom for a long time for short hair, but to me, short hair was like shoulder length hair, which is crazy now to say that. But yeah, to me, that was short. So this short, I wasn't gonna wear that. So I just did a whole lot of protective styles, braids, and different. I think I wore some wigs. I did all kinds of stuff, but I don't think I'll have any photos to share because of that. But I'll check and see, and if I do, then I'll make the video. Anyways, back to the story. First big chop was 2006. I was a senior in high school, and I think my friend was doing my hair. Or it was random, but we were about to graduate, so I should have been chilling out. But I was letting her do something to my hair. I think I had already relaxed my hair. Basically, I over processed it, and I did a back-to-back relaxer and color. So I either put the relaxer in and let her do the color, or I did the color, then I think I did the color myself and then let her put the relaxer in like a big dummy, because I think I remember it actually changing the color of the color that I put on my hair. Like, so it was a whole disaster, but whenever she did it, it was fine, right? Shampooing it, fine. Combed it out, detangled it, fine. My hair didn't show any signs, at least to us at the time. I don't remember, it probably did have some signs now, but at the time I didn't notice anything until she started blow drying. Now, we used to use those blow dryers with the comb attachments, and so like that's what she was doing. She was combing it, and my hair felt fine to me. Like it got bigger. You know how your hair does when you blow dry it. It was long. I didn't know, but then she kind of started moving the blow dryer really slow, like she was hesitating, and then she would stop, and then she would do it again, and then she would stop, and then she was like, Monet, uh, like basically my hair was coming out in the blow dryer. It was bad. It was all bad. So that happened. Fast forward, I don't even know what I did to my hair. This was so long ago. Fast forward to graduation time. I think I went to a salon that was not my aunt's salon that I grew up in. She just did my hair. She didn't do braids and all that kind of stuff. She lived like an hour away. And where she lives, like the demand for braids and stuff was just, that's not what they did there. I wanted a sew-in. She doesn't do that. So I went to a place locally in my town who could do it, right? I had the hair and all that stuff. She told me, she was like, you should just let me cut this and rock a short haircut. And I was like, absolutely not. No, like at the time I was not about to wear short hair for my graduation. I had never worn short hair, period. Now, maybe if I would have went to her like a few months prior, I might have been like, okay, we'll see, and then maybe later I can add some tracks. Nah, this was cutting it too close. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I want the hair that I bought put into my head. So what she said was, at least let me even it out. So I'm like, okay, even it out, then braid it up and put the tracks in, put the extensions in. So she does that. She puts the hair in. And mind you, this was a sew-in, like this, I didn't have no closure or nothing like that. It was, hair was left out. She did all that, right? So it was fine for my graduation. Looked great. Problem was after my graduation, before I went to college, before I left to go to college. You know, the hair, like when you get a sew-in, especially when it's, you have hair left out and they kind of like mold it down to blend over the track or whatever. After a while, it's not going to stay down like that. So, you know, it had been a while. It starts, you know, getting to where I need to try to do something with it myself. And I could see where the leave out, it was like an inch of hair. Like it was like no hair, y'all. It was shorter than this. And that's what I had to work with to try to lay it down. Like, I was like, if that part is that short, how short is the rest of it? Because I can't keep this sewing in forever. You know what I'm saying? So I think I went to college with the sewing. I must have. But sometimes once I'm there in college in a different city, no family, just me and my friends. I had like 4 or 5 friends that I knew. No hairstylist friends. I'm the hairstylist friend. At some point, I had to take this sewing out, right? So I think I took it all out, and I went to a HBCU, so they had a whole like salon situation in the girls' bathroom. We had our dryer, sit under dryer. We had the little bowls that we could shampoo. We had all that. So I had my friend, same girl who put the color in for me and blow dry my hair, whatever. She shampooed my hair, and she was like, Monet, your hair is curly. And I was like, okay. I mean, I knew it was curly. She was like, no, it's really curly. What she had done was she cut off, like, I guess whatever relaxer I had left. Because once that happened, like, I'd know I didn't relax again. It hadn't been that long, like, not long enough to grow out and have some length. So she was like, oh, no, it's curly, it's nice. Okay, that's fine. She liked it. But when I got done, I could see that I didn't have any hair anymore. By then, like, it wasn't like the inch that it was whenever I've noticed it the first time. It was probably like this length. So imagine this, but like all over my hair, all over my head. And my hair is wet, so it makes it seem a little bit longer when it's wet. I didn't really understand that it was gonna shrink, and it was really short. So I was really, really tripping about that because I had never worn my hair that short. I wasn't about to in college. Like, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't gonna experience college like that. I went to someone in my dorm and they tried to do a sew-in. That was bad. That's another story, but the sew-in was trash. I have another friend who got the same. We both got our hair done by her. I don't know how we did that and nobody was like, because we couldn't have done it at the same time. So whoever went first should have been like, sis, don't do it. I was probably desperate at the time, so I just went ahead and did it, but it was horrible. And it was the type, like, this is out in the middle. So it was like you could have a bang type of thing, but I have no hair right here. It's short, so it wasn't like it could cover it up. It was just bad. So I'm pretty sure the next thing I did was like go home and get braids put in, like micro braids. And I think I wore them for a while. Like that's the longest I probably ever wore micros or any kind of a protective style, because normally I don't leave my stuff in for that long, maybe 3 weeks, and then I'm taking it out. Nope, this was some months. I left them in. I was like, I'm not doing it until I can go back home and get some more or something. So I ended up wearing it like that for the months or whatever, and then we had another like little break or something where I could go home and take the micros out. And you know how there's like, I always try to take mine out and let my hair breathe for a couple days before I just got it put back in there. So I did that, and mind you, all I know was straight hair at the time. So um, I took them out and I straightened my hair, and I had like a little bob, like I wasn't really bald anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a bob. I don't know how it really looked because it's not like I got it cut like that. But yeah, so I had like a little bob situation going on. So honestly, I could have worn my hair at that point, and it didn't even take that long. Looking back, it was like 6 months. I don't even think it was 6 months. It wasn't that long. But I still wasn't comfortable wearing my hair because even chin length was too short for me at the time. So I'm pretty sure I kept protective styling. And if I wasn't protective styling, I was straightening my hair for sure. A few months later, after that, I had like my hair back. Like my hair, it wasn't long, but it was long. Like it was probably like to the top of my back. And you're just talking about maybe a year. That's why I think this, give me a year and it'll be okay. Like, hopefully. But yeah, that was my first big chop, but it wasn't like a true big chop with the intention of wearing my hair natural.